Oh my god, Khaos again. This time with a Rank-Up Hunder deck update. So quite a long time has passed since I made my last deck update of this deck. The deck has changed quite a lot, not that much, but especially with the new ban list, things have changed a little bit in this deck, and because of some new cards. So let's go to the deck. First, a free Thunder Seahorse, which is basically the key search of the deck. You need to get it as fast as possible if you want to gain advantage early in the duel. Then of course free Hunter and free Hunter, of course. They both let you make Xyz plays, so which is the main goal of this deck, and then rank them up of course. Free Batman 9 volt. Of course I still use the Batman engine in here to help me make more rank 4 Xyz monsters. So 9 volt search out my Batman AAA. Then of course my free Batman AAA. Of course, when you normal summon this card, you can also spell summon another copy of itself. So really nice to make one card rank 4 Xyz monsters. So yeah. Then one Thunder King Raya, which is a really good standalone Thunder type monster. And the last two monsters I'm trying out are, to be honest, because this card came back to 2, and this deck is a light based, but I'm not sure if I will keep it in. I took it out when it was at 1 because it really didn't do much for the deck, and because this deck mostly focuses around Xyz summoning, so you're mostly not going to have your light monster on the field, but it is a really powerful card, of course, so I'm still testing this out, but I might take this out in the future. A few other ideas I am considering is a free card Cogan PLS, but I might switch out Onas for that engine and both like this, but not sure yet, because card Cogas will help even more if your rank 4 plays. Then of course, we got spell cards. First, a new addition to this deck, and my favorite Rank-Up Magic spell card. And of course, the signature Rank-Up Magic of my favorite card from Yu-Gi-Oh! Sexal, Nash. It's Rank-Up Magic, the 7th one. Of course, extremely powerful when you draw it in your draw phase and normal draw. You get pretty much your free Chaos number, over 100 Chaos number, of course. Yeah, but of course, if you draw it in your opening hand, it can be pretty dead. But with a new addition in the deck, you can just use it for that. So it's not that dead, even if you draw it in your opening hand. So yeah, extremely powerful Rank-Up Magic. Then, of course, the classic Rank-Up Magic Immediate Parance Force, of course, can rank up any rank 4. So yeah, really good. I took out Quick Chaos because it is really good Rank-Up Magic, but I think Immediate Parance Force is a lot more versatile and fits more with this deck. Then, to recycle batteries, of course, recycle your key monsters, aside from, of course, Seahorse and Thunder King. So yeah, really nice recycle place. I cut it down to 2 because I needed more room for other cards. And it can become dead early in the game, of course. For variety, for consistency, of course, get your Seahorse as early as possible. But I might consider taking it out because it kind of slows the deck down. And yeah, the decks nowadays are really fast, so you need to get going as fast as possible. So yeah. Then 2 mixed space phone, considering pumping this up to 2, up to 3 I mean. So yeah, because the couldn't meta, but in the story no one really plays Nadex anyway, so not sure. And then 1 dark hole, because I don't have Raikeki, otherwise I will run that. But dark hole is good replacement, so yeah. And it's at 2 even, so yeah, I might even run 2 dark hole. Then, of course, a card that is no back at 1 from the forbidden list, and it should have never come back. Of course, Match Deal, completely broken card. Pretty much when it was revealed that Match Deal comes to 1 again, I immediately basically went to eBay and ordered this card, because I was kind of scared that it was going to radically up in price, so I had to get it as fast as possible. But of course it's a lot easier to get like Eki was, so yeah, at least that's good. Then traps, 2 7 boosted bandit. Of course I don't have wired up, but it's good replacement. Or I might replace it with the trap star in the future as well, so yeah. Then Swallow Morning, of course, really good still, although many don't run it nowadays. Then Kokuseo Occasion Dice, of course. Bottom Start Hole, Kulen and Clifford, of course, and many other decks. Journal Tribute, of course, the starter is bad nowadays, but this card can be still really good. Then 2 Demons of Reason, of course, really good. All the post-spell drafts aren't as good, but still not bad, I think. And 2 Flash J for Master Technication, of course. Now the X-Deck. First, my favorite Xyz Monster, Khaos number 101, and Saga Dark, of course. I now have the ultimate one, so they're really nice. And of course, I don't think I have to explain this. It can absorb monsters to its Xyz material, and it comes back when it's destroyed with an Xyz material, so yeah. Then Khaos number 4, Umbrella Masquerade. I'm now running this card again, because it's really good with limited banner force, freedom attack Peter and then MS on layers. And of course, if you use the original number 1 of 4 to rank up into this, it's also really powerful in that case. Yeah. And of course, it's a 7th one target as well. Then, Khaos number 6 John Red Hand. I'm also running this again. Really good Khaos one, I think, especially if limited balance force. Basically, light and darkness type effect that if any card effects activate, it automatically negates all face-up costs on that field once per turn. So basically, if Mopant activates spell, it immediately activates and negates it, basically because it's still on the field, basically. So yeah. And the new addition to the deck is number 99, Utopic Dragon. Yeah, I'm really glad I have this now, because now I can use the 7th one very effectively. Because even if I throw it in my opening hand, I can discard the 7th one and rank up Utopia into this card. It's a really powerful card for the backbeater, and if it's started by a monster effect, you can detach one Xyz material to negate it and destroy it. It also can spells one number monster from the graveyard, so if the effect's negated. So really powerful card, and I really like it. Then other monsters, other Xyz monsters, and number 1 for Masquerade. It's not that hard to sum out the free material like Force, and yeah, just to of course rank up into Khaos number 104. And its effect can be useful as well against certain decks, like against monster effects that are actually in the battle phase. Number 1 of field are 0. Of course, really good against certain decks. But if I'm not going against those decks, then I just use it to rank up into Chaos Mana 1 of 6. Then, number 1 out of Arc, of course. I don't need to explain this. And number 30 on Utopia, to rank up into number 99, of course. And it's pretty good beater as well. And you can of course negate attacks. Number 50 Black Corn. Just a replacement for Caster mainly, but it can be pretty good. Number 80 Rhapsody in Berserk. Yes, I don't run the Chaos Mana 80 anymore, but I still running this. Not sure, I might run Chaos Mana 80 in the future, but not sure because of course the top original number and Chaos Mana don't have any attacks, so that's a kind of a problem, I think. And then consider Omega because it's a light deck, and Stylish Bardenam, of course, same reason. Then another new addition to my X deck is a Dark Rebellion Exist Dragon, my favorite card from the Arc 5 era currently. Of course, really good Exist monster because it can halve your opponent's monster's attack, and then this card gains attack permanently, so it can become pretty much huge beater. For example, you have the PLS's attack, and then this card becomes 4000, so really nice. Card called Antiluminous Knight, of course, pretty good. And finally Cowboy. So yeah, that was the X deck. I'm still missing a few cards from my rank 4 toolbox, like Earflex tonight and Gustav. So yeah. So this is it. This was my Rank-Up Hunder deck update. I still do like this deck, but I'm kind of getting tired of this deck. Might go over to something like Rank-Up Gadgets, and of course this deck was mainly was meant to be a replacement for until the OCG Hardest Beasts are released. So yeah, it's a temporary deck in the first place. So not sure what I will do in the future, but yeah. So I hope you enjoyed this my update deck profile of Rank-Up Hunters. For now, goodbye and Khaos. Oh.